Okay, finally found the gate here. It's actually kind of a way into the desert area, but I guess when you get here, it's pretty obvious what you're looking for. Oh, and there we go. So the last time we actually saw that Samael is in fact eating those hearts. I'll be honest, I'm kind of surprised. It seems a little bit silly. Like you would, absorb the power from the hearts, not literally chow down on them, but hey, you do you, Samael. Well, anyway, fourth and potentially final dungeon? I'm still not entirely convinced. I think there's going to be a second act twist where we get like one more major dungeon, but I suppose we'll see. Of course, needless to say, Samael has been set up since the very beginning to be quite the villainous character, so I suppose we'll see how that goes otherwise, too. The Destroyer is the big villain, but haven't really seen too much of that guy since I stabbed out his eye, after all. Ah, yep. Wow. They weren't kidding. She did find me, and pretty quick. I wonder if Hollow Knight was inspired by that, because you do almost the exact same thing in that game. I mean, I guess, again, it's a pretty classic type of trope in a lot of media to cut yourself out of a spider web and everything. I mean, I've been talking about, like, what? The three chests just right over there, eh? I was talking about Lord of the Rings after all, but I don't really remember exactly how that scene played out in that movie. Didn't they cut themselves out of the spider webs? Well, anyway, more creepy crawlies. Of course, after the Griever and oh, okay then. After the Griever and the worms, I mean, really the bats, as it turns out, are kind of the odd one out there, being a lot less. Well, I would say at least bats are not very... No, can't climb on that. Bats don't quite fit the same sort of buggy nature.
Anything against tall, dark, and gruesome yet. Best to avoid it for now.
That's on the bosses. That's just an exceptionally large spider, right? I mean, it is appearing on the map as an exceptionally large spider, so I guess we'll not mess around with that for the time being. But I will do that. I mean, it looks pretty threatening. If I just find a way to jump over to the side first. No. Okay. I won't mess around with you then. You're gonna start hissing at me. Well, if I go down here, is it gonna be okay, right? Yeah, I guess this looks fine. Well, at least the miniature spiders are pretty non-threatening. Don't even get like instant kills for those guys. I completely forgot. Right, you can hit the time objects at a distance. Gotta actually remember how these things work after all. And just dash right past. It was the exact same thing that I did last time when it came to getting past those... well, it's what I should have done to get past those the barnacle enemies. I mean, I didn't actually do that because I kind of bypassed the whole thing by... Oh, I did it. I've had quite the knack for finding a bunch of bugs in this game so far, haven't I? Well, anyway, that's fun. But no, I kind of just barely managed to hit those one barnacles that were up in the ceiling there. But I went back to kind of re-explore the area, see if Top Hat Guy was around for my final confrontation with him, and just ended getting Oh, that puzzle solved properly in the process. Basically, behind that big crystal wall, well, there were a couple steps to it, but behind the big crystal wall was just a thing to get to one of the chronosphere puzzle stuff. And that's how you're supposed to properly do it. Music is picking up. The controller is also vibrating a little bit, but nothing's really happening. Well, there's more parts of the game that I've ruined. Well, what do you want from me? How was I supposed to know that was going to be what happened to get maximum drama out of it? I guess the controller shaking would have been the key there. Well, okay. I guess the controller shaking would have been the key there. But at the same time, Ward does not really take that much damage when he falls off of anything. So, I don't know. I think it was fine. It's me. Here I am. Ah, whatever. You know what? I got this for good reason after all. Wow, that just instantly, eh? And okay. Cool. I don't get to keep my demon meter. No, of course not. Can't really say I'm surprised, but you either use it all or you cancel a lot of it, basically. They do not stay in the instant death attack for very long. You have to kind of remember that. I gotta say, I was sort of expecting another one of those, like, in-between areas, but got it kind of, truncated right into the dungeon. Truncated right into the dungeon yet again. And somebody mentioned last time that it's like, you know, with the way that there wasn't really the usual process going through the previous area, and the way that it just... Oh, okay. It's not as threatening as I thought it was going to be. And the way that you just kind of got Ruin, like it just kind of appeared there. And, you know, Ruin didn't appear in the first cutscene, as probably should have. It does seem like maybe that previous dungeon was slightly rushed, all things considered. I can also just break them myself. Gotcha. And these things are really not very threatening at all, are they? And yet, I got captured by like 3 of them. Or at least that's what it felt like when I was coming over here. Alright, like just, yeah? Yeah, okay. I thought so, but it's good to have it confirmed nonetheless. My prize chest, please. And I have, since last time, actually got one of the other things. Increases damage, increases defense, very basic buff. But you know what? I've been using the ground swords the entire time here. Don't really need to be the only thing I'm using for the entire game. A basic buff is pretty nice, after all. Okay, so I can slow down time. No, wait, never mind. It's just right here, isn't it? They're even, like, lit up and everything now that I'm looking at it. All right, that makes sense. Just, you know, it just is not that you don't usually climb on stuff that small. It's usually stuff that spans an entire... I'm just making excuses. Anyway, let's get on with this here. So the real question is going to be, what's the time manipulation device going to be for? Here, big swing. What's the time manipulation device going to be for? Because I'm not seeing anything that's going to require that for now. I do see something that does require my attention, which is that big... here. Which is that big chest over there. Oh, you know what? I see. I see what the puzzle is right now. Yeah, this is actually pretty clever. You know, the whole throwing thing happened last time. All right, I'll give you that. I'll give you that, Darksiders. That's a pretty good usage of that puzzle. And there's also, if I saw correctly... Yep, I definitely did. Okay, I can actually just jump down right here. What you got? Can I get a hit out of this animation? And yeah, this is definitely a proper dungeon. If I'm getting the map, this is a dungeon. Good to have that confirmed, if nothing else. Whatever, I know what I'm doing now. Just gotta remember 10 minutes into the video to do a little bit of cutting. You know, just a little bit. Not too much. Anyway. They're very fast at putting that back up, aren't they? Wow, like really fast. It's even got a little animation over it and everything. Hasn't been nearly as much stuff to look at in the later game here. Or at least I think I'm in the later game. For all I know, there's a half of the game still left. But, still occasionally some things. Alright. Get over here and go kill another unfortunate Locadorian. That's a Gungeon reference. Okay. So, I mean, it looks like, yeah, just get it underneath the barnacle, right? But what was that trying to show me when I was coming in here? Well, okay, yeah, it's simple as that. Kind of, to be honest, what I expected. Good hit, War. You done did it. Well, it's not attacking me. What, do I just drop the hammer on him? Oh. All right. Oh, and then I can just jump down here and start wildly swinging. Okay, fair enough. Don't even try it. I'm going full-on demon form because I do not want to deal with your nonsense. I'm going to have to deal with this nonsense. Ah, dang. So how do I get back up there then?
Over here.
Oh. Well, how do I get over there? Like, what do you mean over here? I can't fly like you, Shade, Mark Hamill.
You'd better come when I call.
How? Like, in what way? Nah. No? Like, I can clearly see some climbable areas around here. But how do I get up to him? Oh, just right over here. Yeah, okay. I don't know. It seemed like Mark Hamill was just going to give me, like, a hand or something. Right? Yeah, I mean, look, I tried, but maybe I can take out the spider first here. After all, now I kind of have a much better idea of what I'm doing. No, it is not doing any damage now, is it? I think that, yeah, okay, I guess I'll just drop down there and actually go get over to, where the shade is. I mean, I was thinking that the only reason that I wasn't doing damage when it came to using demon form was because, well, basically I, didn't actually get to it in time when it was on its back. But I guess it's actually just very, very tough duder. No, not there. Nope, don't. Yeah, okay. No, it's fine. Just gonna, you know, really... before it gets back up. So, what are we actually gonna do about... what's his name? Silithus? Then if I can't even fight some of the tougher mini-boss level spiders. I guess it's going to have something to do with the hookshot, right? It's usually how this sort of thing goes. I mean, it's pretty impressive. But, come on. Like, even... So, so far I'll say this. The game, even as impressive as some of these gigantic demon warlords have been, ultimately, even like that one boss I was fighting last time, I did purposely not use any of my really impressive abilities. So, the green fire skeletons, they're cool, but yeah. Also went for counters, which as powerful as counters are, I mean, unless I'm like actually speed running the game, I don't really think that there's too much reason to use it. It's probably also one of those things that's like, hey, on apocalyptic mode, you're probably going to be really using a lot of these combos. In other words, I don't know, the game's been kind of easy so far. What can I say? Ooh, nice. Just a regular one. But that's good enough for me. In the meantime, what actually opened up this, I suppose? I mean, I fought one of those before. Well, several of those before, but I guess this one is just extra aggressive? Okay. I'm seeing a sequence of events happening in my mind's eye right now. Now, what did activating the switch actually do, for one thing? Okay, yes, all right. Which is kind of as I thought, to be honest. Because it's like, what else are you going to be doing with this thing? It's not like I need to go climb up on anything right now. Besides, there's already a bomb on there. Frankly, it would just be quite rude to crowd that thing too much. Give the bomb its space. Ah! Sneaking up on me, eh? Fortunately, I don't have my swords from the ground, even though I just said that I put a new thing on there. Not really using it too much now, am I? Okay. Hey now, you're an all-star. Is there any reason to pull this over here? I don't think so, but I'm doing it anyway. You know, whatever. Ooh, another one did just spawn. Okay, so you gotta be a little bit fast, it seems. I don't know, it seems like the sort of thing that if you throw a bomb at something, it's not just going to immediately reappear, but, I mean, I've been wrong on this sort of stuff before. Right now, for example. Come on, get around it. Oh no, the pustulness is too gross and stuff. Man. Well, at least it's taking out the spiders, too, I suppose. Okay, Nat. There we go. Okay, fine. You are killing me literally and figuratively with this sort of setup of enemies. But... oh, okay, I see. Well, you're back on the ground floor, I suppose. Can I... now, the question, of course, is there even a way that I can go drag that over there? But in the meantime, first, I'm going to go use some of my consumables. Specifically... thank you. And there's not really like a clear, simple way to get across, right? Okay, first off. It's not really like a very clear, simple way to get across now, is there? Unless... okay, there we go. Should remember always. What is this thing, by the way? I should remember always that it's like that punch really does push stuff pretty far. Now, as long as I go fast enough, it'll be fine. And I did, and it was. Nope. Spiders might be jobbers, but they are very, very numerous. Really giving that gauntlet a workout, eh? Oh, I gotta pick up this. Me, I guess. Also, didn't really do too much now, did it? It's actually working out surprisingly well. So I guess the spiders have taken over a hospital. At least near as I can tell. These definitely look like the sort of things that you would consider hospital beds. Okay, enough of this. I know, right? It's pretty cool. Anyway, prepare to meet your end. You guys too. You're not exempt. Well, at least he stopped doing so many knee chopping. Which, by the way, it's like even in the cutscene, I didn't mention it, but it's like even in the cutscene last time chopping off the guy's knees. It's like maybe that's just a war thing. Maybe for some reason demons have to be weak in the knees, which is not usually what that phrase means. But I mean, who am I to say? Okay, let's actually try this thing out here. Well, it's pretty cool. Like this whole, like, super molten form. Something I can use a lot more often than the Roth. So, give that. Oh, it's one of these guys. But this time he's on fire. Sure. Okay, fine. Watch this. All right, that did not do anything now, did it? Big swing. Oh! That's cool, at least. All right. Okay, fine. Oof, that is a big hit. That said, I mean, I still got all of those healing items. So why not? I'm nearly full health. That's not even one of those ones that's supposed to, like, heal you fully either. Well, I suppose I should probably go see what's over here first. Now, this seems to be the place that I want to go, given that it's a large, like, ominous hallway. But, yeah, it's like, that's not even one of those items that's supposed to heal you entirely, so the fact that it heals me nearly entirely anyway is pretty great. I've been pretty diligent about collecting a lot of the health ups so far, so it's not like I have a very insubstantial amount of HP either. Well, looks pretty straightforward. Wow, just way out of here, didn't I? Guess I might as well just start going for everything. And do big boy, big swing. I was going to do it again. You know, because it'd be pretty funny, but it's like, yeah, maybe. Once again, rather than being cute, instead go for the moves that work. I did get a parry on that last enemy, though, so yeah, I do want to point out that. Oh, I see. There is a big spider symbol in this room. Where, though, is the problem? I don't know, it just seems like there should be something in here. Right? Like, there's a big spider and everything? Whatever, let's just continue on. Wouldn't be the first time that my intuition failed me. Okay. Okay, again. Take a look out here real quick. I think it's like the first time that I've looked off into the horizon and not seen the big floating tower. Again, I didn't even know it was going to do that. Ah, dodgies. Yeah, I was just about to be like, well, quite sure where to be going after this point. All right, get out of here. Oh, a health chest. Gotta say, it feels like they're starting to get further and farther between. Cool. Okay. I was gonna say, it's like, you might have wanted to wait until the other spider came down before. All right then, fine. Before, you know, trying to be real fancy, but you know. Will pole war? Oh, okay. So small enemies will in fact be dragged. Cool. No, can't grab onto that. I don't know. I thought that would be a fitting end to this enemy, but I guess this would also be too, considering it was how I tried to take it out the first time. Hooray! I did it. I mean, they've been floating all over the place. They've been floating all over the place, seemingly in a way that would let you hook two places. Right, climbing surface to pull war. Okay, so just... Oh no, if I hold it down, it just swings more. It's not a momentum type of thing, which, to be honest, I'm okay with. Momentum type of things are kind of annoying to try and get to work. Try that one again. Are annoying to try and get to work, so not having to worry too much about that is fine by me. I can pull myself up a little bit more. No, I guess not. You'll be like, are you sure, though? Oh, wait, no, you're just supposed to pull yourself up from here. Yeah, okay. Oh, man, this is just an entire episode of me getting confused by the simplest of things. A little bit too far. A little bit too not far enough. All right. I said all right. Come on now. I guess it starts glowing purple when I can actually use it, right? And what's up with these ones? They're just unusable until I solve some sort of puzzle, or maybe until I slow down time? Which, now come on, that doesn't even make any sense, but whatever. The answer is yes, apparently. Hey, there we go. It's actually been quite a while since I've seen one of those. But yes, is there anything else? I mean, and that one was just like especially pretty easy. Oh, could have just done that. Chain it. Oh, whatever. I'll just, get my way out of here. Oh, okay, fine. Of course. Now the question, though, is what happens when I hook onto these guys? Literally nothing. Indeed. Okay, well, I mean, I guess the obvious thing would be just, like, shoot them first. No. Unless I can just hook onto them after doing this? Maybe get big swing? I swear there is like an actual way to permanently get rid of these guys, but it is super not clear how you do it if that is the case. Because it seemed like I should have been able to do that like for the previous ones too. Whatever, that works anyway. Maybe you're just supposed to be fast about it. Either way, they can grab me this time. I don't even care. Now, I don't know. That did seem to point to a different door. But I'm not going to worry too much about it either way. Okay, then. 3 spiders left. Don't really see... Can't just hook onto these, right? No, you definitely can. Interesting. So that's the difference. I see. Well, really, it's like I've already seen one of the spiders. I guess I'm just going all the way back there. And then there's another one that's supposed to be in here. I just can't find it. Oh. All right, well, fine. I guess I was just supposed to wait until a little bit later. Fair enough. Fair enough. One, get rid of these things. Said jobber spiders. And then it should be easy enough to latch my way onto this fellow. No, not you. Yeah, there we go. To be honest, probably just going to go demon form again at this rate. Because it does seem to be, like, actually... Yeah, like, I'm not going to be able to just basically tank my way through this particular enemy comparatively. Well, at least compared to how I normally can do it. You know, like back up, back in, get back in. That would actually kind of make sense. It's just like, you know, it works with the item, really. Wow. That one was something. Okay, hey, guys. Just gotta readjust back to the right angle first. And then more ridiculously tough tiny spiders, all things considered. Though the thing is, I don't know where the fourth one is then. There's the one in that one room that I couldn't really take down before. Yeah, and there's definitely 2 left. Well, I guess it's going to be a little bit of exploration around here. I do have the map now, so hey, that's good at least because I'm done dealing with you guys. Enough is enough. Oh, you just stomp them. I guess that makes sense. That's true for a lot of the other smaller enemies and everything. But it's like, it didn't really give me the prompt to do that. I was just trying to open up the door, really. This is very silly, by the way. Of course, I've said that about the rest of the game, too, and that still holds true even right now. Giving these spiders the boot. Because I did actually need some help there, too, you know. Now there's a spider in here, too. Okay, well, if I go far enough, I'm sure it'll probably just be like, hey, it's me. If I keep stomping these spiders, I'm sure it'll be like, hey, it's me, for real this time. Well, okay, fine then. Is there any way to jump up on top of this area? At least at first glance, no. And I can't see it from here. It is like cloaked, I guess. Oh, well, I'll mess around to see if I can't find something else around while I'm walking around here. At least that's going to be all four of them. Stop that. Oh, I guess it actually says it's on this level. Okay. Now, don't worry. I'll be back for stomping. Yep, there it is. Now, you know what I wanted to do there, right? And of course. You know what? This is about the point in time, right? You know, one of the things that people have told me about that I never actually showed is that you can use your secondary items in this. For example, like the gauntlet. Just a big overhead swing. Sure, why not? Good. Hey, it makes it easier to do a lot of the, like, instant kill attacks. When I don't have to go run over to them. It just auto-adjusts is great. Yeah. Look, I've done this to uncountable amounts of spiders now, and it's like you're just asking for trouble coming up against me here. Now that I've found out about the magic of instant kill attacks. I'm gonna shoot this at you? No. Oh, okay. I guess that was actually the spider that appeared in this area. Okay, well that means that I don't know where the final one is then. Which is a problem, because, I mean, I can see it on the mini-map now that I look at it, but where is that? Where could it be? Well, I guess, you out on the veranda here? Right? Why did I think I could make that by jumping? That's not how it's worked up until this point. Why would it suddenly work that way right now? Oh, okay. Just go right over here. And then I can actually go backwards now with that. Oh, yeah, it's you. I completely forgot for some reason. Gonna make this hard on me, though, eh? Seems like you just want to go in, and then when it starts, like, wildly going around, and when it starts wildly swinging around or going for the slash attack, once again, just like Hollow Knight, surprisingly enough. With the Hera's loyal characters. What were they called? The spiders in that game, basically, is what I'm saying. It's pretty brutal. You know, it honestly does make me wonder if perhaps Team Cherry was kind of inspired there. So we ain't exactly done yet. Pretty close to being done. In this big bossy-looking boss arena. Which is definitely the place that Samael told me about earlier. Okay, then. Big Suck. So what do I have that would work with Big Suck? I honestly don't know. Definitely want to avoid that, it seems. Can I, like, okay, okay. Fortunately, that does mean that I lose it, though. Maybe from the back, it'll work. Yes. And oh yeah, look at that. Look at that gigantic weak point. Wow. Okay, so this is your class. I see this is your classic type of. I see this is your classic type of shockwave boss. Well, at least mini boss, I suppose. Can't quite say that this is a boss proper or anything like that. Yep, just jump over it, as always. Wait a second, what am I doing? It dashes first, you know this. You've seen this already. How do you forget so quickly? Rule of threes. Not gonna go for a fourth this time? You sure? I'm just saying. I'm prepared. Ugh, getting to the point that I'm actually kind of feeling bad about the spiders. It's pretty rough. I also do want to take a look. Yeesh. Is that little shortcut out, I guess? I guess? Is there anything in here? Because, I don't know, it just seems like a little bit suspicious to just kind of have a room like this, but I guess it is what it is. Oh man, haven't seen one of those guys for actually quite a while. It's interesting. Not a very interesting tunnel here, though. I mean, yeah, what else was going to happen? Hey, come on. Even got, like, the big geysers. Yeah, these guys appeared over near the lake area, but not really... But not since then. So it's kind of weird that they're getting an introduction right now. Really. What did you expect to happen? Like, look, I'm not going to tell you guys how to do your jobs or anything, but come on. Certainly you can do it a little bit better than that. For example, stop gawking around while I'm charging up my big swing. So many other enemies have figured that out, but you guys, apparently not. Just literally punches them apart. I gotta say, I like that one a little bit better than knee chopping, but you know. Knee chopping is the classic. It's what war is known for, as we all know. Yeah, let's try. Can I get the Sonic? I definitely can. I should be going for that one then. Can also get him in the corner. Sort of missed a little bit there, but you know. That's pretty good. Like, look at that guy. Anyway. Grab him. I should actually be going for the hook shot now that I got it, I suppose. Oh man, this is a really big fight, isn't it? I suppose they're making up for not having the start of the thing being a bunch of like challenge arenas as they did before. And then, you know what? I'm not even going to mess around with this. I'm going to get... Nope, I was pressing the wrong button there. I was going to go do big swing, but I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. Okay, had the entire computer crash this time. Thankfully, did not lose the footage, but it's like, oh boy. This game is either cursed or I think I might need a new video card. Well, either way, I say. At least I did continue to have this area cleared out. Let's see if I can't finish this game before my computer entirely just, I don't know, melts into goo. So, yeah, sewer, etc. All I gotta do is just do the exact same thing I did before. It seems like it's kind of hard to mess up, but I'm sure it's entirely possible, so... No jumping up there, right? I mean, it does not even look like it's on the map, so I would say no, probably not. Perhaps it's walking up this that did it last time? All right. No, whatever. I'm not even worried too much about this. It's me. Hi there. Why, that's very kind. Won't need it, though. Come on, 2-hit combo. I got one counter here. There's 2 counters. There, whatever. It works either way. Good. What do you mean, there I am? You've already had several people attack me so far. You guys, in your incredibly short amount of time that you can actually do the end attacks. Come on, I can at least get it once. There we go. I think it's just the same thing as the angels, but still. At least I managed to get it for once. Oh, that was it. It sounds like something's about to attack me over here. And yes, there we go. Oh well. As always, this is about the point in time that I do this. The Red Demon. It's an interesting thing to say, but it's like, what is... I still have not really gotten too much of an answer as to what exactly the chaos form is of the... of war right now. Because it's not something that he normally has, because he was pretty confused at the first time that he actually used the thing. Wonder if there's going to be some sort of in-game explanation as like, hey, yeah, whenever you were using the demon form, it was actually affecting your ending. He's just floating there, isn't he? It was actually like affecting your ending. Well, I can only hope that it's not that, but... Or at least if it was that, I saw that demon artifact down there. But I'm not going to go get it. Not the time. So I should have just gone the opposite direction. Whatever, it's fine. Look, I'm still not very used to the whole setup of this area, you understand? All right. Very interesting. Also, clearly getting pretty close to the boss. I mean, there's been spider webs literally everywhere around here so far. Should I just jump off? Yeah, okay. There's spider webs literally everywhere around here, but it does seem to be extra spider webby around here. Yeah, it's like literally a gigantic white tunnel.
Must lie beyond that sticky barrier. Let's finish this.
Yes, let's. And then let's go have Samael. Well, I mean, yeah, obviously it lays behind here. Look at the gigantic red skull. What's over here though? First, you know, just wondering. Looks like it's just like a way to get out. Or I'm stuck. Or
Horseman.
yes. I did it wrong. I'm sorry. My bad. I'll say it right now. Either way, I do want to find out what is at the end of this hallway, regardless. And it looks like it is really just a way to get back up. Okay, fine. Continuing on. Just yeah, you know, just give me 1 second to get back over there. Look, if you've been partnering with me this entire time, Shade, you know how this goes. What are you, my mom? Get out of here. Oh, I represent your mom, which is to say the council.
You honor me with your presence, horseman. There are so many stories about you. You have killed 3 of the chosen, taken their hearts. Disturbing. Is that why you have come? To slay the final Tower Guardian? To take my heart? Did Samael tell you how he came to bear his tainted blood? Why his accursed power beats within our breast? It is not the tower that the chosen protect, horsemen. Our charge is to prevent Samael's return at any cost. You may kill me and return to Samael with my heart, but in him, you will face a threat greater than all the chosen combined.
I did not come for your counsel, Spider, or your stories.
My children will dance to the music of your screams.
Now, you sure turned from, hey, maybe you should think about what you're doing, to, okay, fine, let's, I'll kill you then, whatever. Okay, I won't rush. But, you know, as per usual, whenever I start out one of these fights. Alright then. Yeah, obviously. Okay, no, it's not. All right, Shade.
Find a way to get close to her.
So I guess that it really is just, you know, use the... So your entire attack is just teleport on top of me? That seems a little bit silly, to be honest. Okay, so I guess it... I don't know, it didn't really seem like I was doing too much damage or anything when I first teleported to her, but I guess, yeah, that is in fact what they intended you to do. Oh boy, the lock-on is making this kind of weird, isn't it? That said, dodge is working just fine. I mean, to be honest, it's like, this isn't like the most unusual sort of fight that I've ever fought vis-a-vis bosses. So yeah, it's going to be over pretty soon in that way. Seems to be mostly just press dodge at the right time more than anything else. Maybe we could actually get some good counters here, but it's just like probably not the best idea. Weird that the spider of all enemies is the one that gets the Dracula movement. Not really, you know, teleportation is not really something that I think of spiders, you know, normally being in their wheelhouse. Bombs now? All right, apparently that was it. Kind of surprised this like jump up on the ceiling was a pretty desperate move, apparently.
Samael will be waiting for the last heart. You think he's going to let you live long enough to collect on your end?
Almost definitely not. But, you know, what are you going to do? Guess I can go back up there if I really want to, but it seems like this is the area that the game is pointing me to. And yeah, I'm going to take a guess right now that this is probably just, you know, leading right back to the previous area where I got captured in the first place. Sure looks like it. Hey, I got it.
I was beginning to worry you might not live up to your end of the bargain. Give it to me.
You lied to me about the Chosen. They never guarded the tower.
What does it matter? Our deal wasn't for ancient history. I promised you the tower, and you shall have it. Did it amuse you to deny me what's rightfully mine? With my powers restored, I am like unto a god. I can suck the marrow from your bones before you drew another breath. I could, but I too have a code by which I do business. Besides, say what you will about balance and your ridiculous law. I recognize a quest for revenge when I see one, and revenge I respect. As for the details of my resignation, well, I do not approve of the company my master keeps.
Why did you challenge the Destroyer, Samael?
See your journey to its end, horseman. You will understand soon enough.
You trust him? Who knows where in the nine hells this portal will take us?
We will meet again.
Well, I'll at least see where this goes, of course. But yeah, somehow I'm not entirely surprised that Samael would at least honor the bargain. Still, I don't think I've seen the last of him. Or at least the last of him unless I don't play the sequels. Two more after all. Darkstalkers. Ah, you know, I got confused because that's exactly what I thought this game was when I started playing it. It's like, oh yeah, Darkstalkers. Oh no, Darksiders. Different thing. But 2, 3, and apparently there's Origins? I don't know what the deal with that is. Alright, cool. I mean, this seems to be where I wanted to go, right? This big old demon door. Oh, okay. We're gonna Super Mario Galaxy it, eh? No, like time slowing or anything, right? Well, I at least want to get into the dungeon proper, and then I'll call it an episode, or maybe I'll just beat the game right now. I don't know, I am kind of worried about losing the actual footage again. Hey, dude.
Azrael, heaven help me. The seventh seal was not broken.
What have you to fear from me, Angel of Death?
If you do not intend to kill me, then perhaps you will help me.
You've given me no reason to do either.
Listen to me. The gate must be shut. The tower must be cut off from the well. It is from the well that the Destroyer draws his power.
The Well of Souls?
Millions of souls, yes. Enslaved, twisted. A corrupt power to fuel the Destroyer's armies.
You are stewards of the underworld, watcher of the well. Not a single soul flows back into this world without you knowing. Unless, Gatekeeper, you opened the way.
The Destroyer sent the mightiest of his chosen against me. I fared no better than you did, Horseman, against Straga.
Straga, you will take me to him.
You have my word.
Then tell me what I must do, Angel of Death.
I knew it. I knew there was going to be a like second half type of thing. So we got 3 gigantic super statues.
You must find some way to draw power to this chamber.
Boop. But okay, this will in fact be next time.